So they released a patch a couple days ago, and they added in a 32-player classic rush. 32 players, infantry-focused rush. It's on the new maps, so yeah, there's a couple differences. There's a couple differences between this rush and Battlefield 4 rush, but they did a pretty good job bringing rush back. Before we hop into that, 2042, it doesn't have a campaign. I think they're gonna tell parts of the story and parts of the lore through the different seasons. They released that cinematic Exodus a couple months ago. I also noticed that they're telling the story through these cards. So I figured whenever we do a stream or a video, we'll read a card and, you know, kind of learn the lore of the game because nothing else is telling us about the lore. Where are you gonna learn about the lore? The end screens? Yeah, I don't think so. All right. Hit and run. Light combat vehicles sacrifice protection for speed and mobility. Use them for lightning assaults and extractions, or to harass the enemy flanks. Minimize risks to passengers by quickly delivering them to their destination. Mounted weapon systems can serve as a combat multiplier to a dismounted squad on the move, so be sure to coordinate engagements. You'll have a target on your back the moment you arrive on the battlefield, so remember, constant movement is key to survival. Engage and displace. You'll have a target on your back the moment you arrive on the battlefield. Couldn't have said it better myself. That's very true. Yeah. Man, look at this. It's fascinating. Like when you kind of zoom in like this, it almost looks like a Battlefield 3 map, except not nearly as cluttered. Not nearly as chaotic. It is a little too clean. It's obvious that the battle just started this very minute. There's been no artillery. This is where it starts. Anyway, I've been having a lot of fun with the rush mode. I've been playing it today. And some people have been requesting 64-player rush for 2042, but you know what? I like this. I like the 32 total player count for this. Speaking of which, that gun patch they released on Thanksgiving, man, it made a difference. Like, oh shit. The AK that I'm using right here, I haven't used this really since the beta because with the hit registration issues, it was just impossible to use. Combining the hit registration with the recoil and the RNG, it was a mess. But ever since the patch, this thing's great. Oh, Jesus. It doesn't do everything. It doesn't replace my eyeballs. You know, I still need some semblance of my surroundings. Okay, match just started. I'm gonna go with pack since this is close quarters combat, but I'm not gonna go with the close quarters combat gun. I love the K30, but we're gonna roll with the, you know what? Let's try the LCMG. People tried to make this a meta. We got the short barrel close quarters combat rounds. This is for accuracy while moving, the rattlesnake light grip. This is a very mobile close quarters combat loadout. And LMGs aren't the greatest. It's situational. The PKP, the Russian LMG, people like to use that for its, you know, bipod purposes, suppressive fire, all that. But the LCMG, the US LMG, people like to use this for close quarters. So we're gonna try this out with an emphasis on mobility and see how it works out for us. This is gonna be interesting. I'm really curious to see what these maps are gonna look like in a year. Or 2 years time. two years! Let's slow down. Let's stick with a year for now. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Rush is a really fun mode in 2042, but you know, is that because Rush is a really fun mode, or is it because of 2042? It's a chicken and the egg sort of a deal. I think most people would say it's because of Rush. Some people have been commenting on the fact that some of these maps feel a little weird in Rush. I can see that. Ah, shit. These snipers, man. They're brutal on these smaller maps. They're on the lower floor, and that was a bad move. I thought he was completely distracted and I got completely overconfident. If this was All Out War, there's a distinct possibility he would have been distracted because of the sheer chaos. You can afford to fuck up in All Out War far more than you can afford to fuck up in Rush 32. This is a tricky place to defend. So once they get burrowed in, yeah, no, that's lost. I'm gonna fall back. Okay, let's see if we can devastate their push. I'm gonna hide behind this slough and dune, and in fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and switch to bipod. Let's switch everything real quick. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Okay. The attachment system's ridiculous. We just changed our entire gun fundamentally from close quarters combat to long range suppressive fire. Instantaneously, wow. Wow. Now, I do prefer the PKP for this. Ah, shit. Ah! LMGs, man. I don't know. Some people like them in 2042, but a lot of people don't. I fall into that category. The working theory is the reason LMGs feel so different is because every class can use them. So DICE has to be careful not to make them a 200-round assault rifle, right? Like the AK-24. Great rifle. Surprisingly, it's really easy to manage now after the Thanksgiving patch. So I could only imagine if we had like Bad Company 2 LMGs accessible to everybody, no matter what your kit was. That could get messy. I think I was going to talk about this, but then I got off track. I'm playing on PC, and performance on Rush, because it's only 32 players and the maps are a lot smaller, oh man. Huge difference. I'm running at 85. You can see in the bottom right-hand corner, like 98. Between 80 and 100 frames is what I average in this game mode. All Out War, same graphic settings, I'm averaging 60 to 70. So it's a colossal difference. Again, they haven't really done much to fix performance. It's just the fact of the reduced player count and the smaller maps. That's really the reason why we have better performance. I've tried messing around with graphic settings, but it doesn't really seem to change anything. I mean, if you go to Ultra, I will get maybe 5 to 10 FPS less, but between low and high, I don't really seem to get a difference in performance between low and high. So I just stick with high. They've been a little coy about the performance issues, so I don't know how long it's gonna take, but it may take a little while. Basically, the latest update that they gave on where they're at with what they're working on, it was basically, it's complicated. It's complicated. So, we'll see. But man, this is tight. This is good stuff. This makes me wish that we had Holy shit, that's so many guys. This makes me wish we had access to 64-player All-Out War on next-gen consoles. You're forced to play 128 players. Last gen, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, they get 64-player All-Out War. Next-gen PC, we only get 128 players. We have no choice in the matter. We got to go to Portal if we want 64. This is in Portal 2. This is an official mode though, so this has the potential to be added into the official rotation under AOW, but this is in Portal, so you get what you get in Portal in terms of progression. I don't know what that is. You get weapon progression, you get what do you get in Portal? They changed it recently. Yo, what's up, Montgomery? Hey, how is Battlefield 2042? Great game or dog shit? That's a strong word. That's a strong word. It is what it is. I like this game a lot, but I honestly, I can't tell you how much I like it is because of the fact that it's Battlefield, and I don't really get Battlefield with anything else. Yeah, you can tell me about World War III or Arma or whatever. I've played those. They're not Battlefield. They're good games, but nothing's Battlefield. Not only that, this is modern combat Battlefield, my favorite thing. So, a lot of my enjoyment may just stem from that. I do really like the gun mechanics. I could even tell that I like the gun mechanics when they had that RNG issue that they fixed at Thanksgiving. I think some of the vehicles are really fun. I don't know. I don't want to talk about that. That's complicated. It's very complicated. Let me put it this way. I've been having a lot of fun. Okay. But I don't know. I can't, you know, I can't recommend it necessarily. Get the 10-hour trial. See what you think. That's what I say on the matter. Last time I streamed Battlefield a couple days ago, I was a little off. I was a little... Alright, you know what? Let's not sugarcoat it. Last time I played Battlefield 2042 on stream, I was a little pissy, and I apologize. You guys are very patient, and I appreciate all of you! Fucking love you guys. But, I'm having a lot of fun today now that I'm playing Rush. It's not just that. My girlfriend plays Battlefield. She likes Battlefield. It's one of her favorite shooters. And we were playing Battlefield with each other the other night, and I had a fucking blast. We had so much fun. It was great. We played a couple matches. One match had a lot of issues, and we had a crash. She crashed desktop, so it wasn't all smooth, but man, sometimes you just gotta play Battlefield with somebody who hasn't played in a while, and the magic just comes back. I don't know how or why exactly, but her last Battlefield was Battlefield 4 because she prefers the modern setting. So it's been a little while since she's been in the game, and I don't know. This Battlefield is just sometimes it's magic, and I needed a reminder of that. Looking at somebody playing Battlefield who doesn't look at the subreddit every day, who doesn't, you know, follow all of the news and updates of this game with a fine-tooth comb, it's refreshing. They're just having some fun. They see the problems, they see the issues, but, you know, they just play until they don't have fun and they stop playing. But I don't know. I played a couple matches with her the other night, and I just had a blast. It was fucking great. It brought some of the magic back.
Enemy forces have set explosive charges.
I'm using the AK-24 right now. It's really nice. Really nice. I like this in the beta. Stopped using it because of the recoil. I don't even know if they changed the recoil, but the bullets aren't RNG anymore, so that's a change. I think we're surrounded here, aren't we? Yeah, we are. We most certainly are. Pack is so useful in 32-player Rush. Holy shit. I don't know if she's OP necessarily, but my god. 128-player All-Out War. She's situational. You know, occasionally she'll be really good, but here, the entire server is within shooting distance 24/7. So maybe 25% of the enemy team is around Pack's wall hack range constantly. It's really, really useful. In terms of moment-to-moment usefulness, she's way more useful than Rao, for example, in this mode, which makes sense. This is an infantry-focused mode, but I'm just saying. People are really not having so much fun with the armor kits. And, I don't know, I feel like Pack might be kind of along the lines of those armor kits. Wallhacks in Battlefield? Yeah, we had the Dorito 3D spotting, but, I don't know. This hits a little differently. I feel like a bit of a bastard when I use it. But yeah, I still use it. Sanitarium, you're too kind! I think. Was that a compliment? Yeah, I think you gave that compliment with the back of your hand. No, it's a compliment. I appreciate that, man.
Enemy reinforcements are being depleted.
I did hear about that. Yeah, they're increasing the... What's the party limit right now? 4? 3? I think it's 4. I'm not really sure. I don't know 8 people that own this game. Oh my god, you can destroy the billboards? But they have real-world ads running on them. I thought they'd be invincible.
Sector is not secure.
So you can kill ads in this game if you want to. Alright, that's a feature right there. I tell you what, this last half of the year's been fascinating. Fascinating. Actually, really, just the last 2 months have been fascinating for video games. Call of Duty Vanguard comes and goes. No one talks about it. Battlefield 2042, everybody's talking about it constantly. But it's not necessarily a good thing. And Halo Infinite. It's got a lot of the problems that Battlefield has. Meaning, a lot of its problems are due to monetization. Monetization. It doesn't matter if it... Even if it doesn't seem like it's directly relating to the issues, it is. It's amazing. It's amazing how monetization affects everything. Anyway, Battlefield 2042 doesn't have a scoreboard, right? Well, Halo Infinite, though it has a scoreboard, are they below us? Bastards are below us. Fuck. And behind us. Halo Infinite may have scoreboards, but it doesn't have, like, trackable stats. Like, you can't see your medals that you've earned. When I was a kid, that was one of my favorite things to do, was go into Halo 3 and be like, oh, it's been a week since I looked at my medals. Let's see where I'm excelling. Ooh, triple kills. Nice. Oh, quad kills. Ah, kills from the grave. Love that one. I got 63 of those now. Wonderful. Oh, that's gone. That's gone. And... Battlefield, it's amazing. I don't care about my win-losses as much anymore, or my KD. I mean, I do, but there's literally no way for me to look at it, so... It may as well not even be a concept. I mean, I play the objective, I give it my all, but... You remember Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4? It had this really detailed website. In fact, there was an official Battlefield website. And Halo had an official website for stats too that was also really detailed. Both are gone. Which is kind of odd. Alright, what are we using here? What is this? Alright, I'm gonna keep this. I like this gun. I've been seeing a lot of people use it. Now I know why. It's good stuff. Oh shit. Oh boy. The fuck are these guys? You know, it is too bad that we can't... Oh, oh my god, they're everywhere. It is too bad that we can't remove our underbarrel grenade launcher from the SFAR. Cause, this thing's got an underbarrel... Totally worth it. This thing's got an underbarrel grenade launcher, and it's completely optional. But the SFAR... I don't know if it's more powerful. I don't think it is. I've used it plenty, and it doesn't seem more powerful than any other underbarrel attachment for normal assault rifles, so it's just a shame that we have no choice but to use it. We can't swap it out for a grip. I really like this gun, but I do notice the absence of the grip. And you know what? I don't know if the grenade launcher is that big of a plus. It is nice to have it. Not all assault rifles, as far as I know, not all of them have the option for it, but
Enemy forces have set explosive charges.
still.
We've disabled
You know it'd be
enemy
nice?
explosives.
If its smoke launcher was a detonate on impact smoke launcher, like the smoke grenades used to be for 2042 before they fixed it. They needed to fix that. Yeah, but it'd be nice if we had some smoke that was pop on impact. Maybe it's less obfuscating or something for balancing purposes, but you know, just the option. The option's nice. I'd like the option. I barely use grenade. Yo, chat room, do any of you guys use grenades in 2042? Underbarrel, otherwise? Anything. As long as it's a grenade, I'm curious. Ah, shit. That was a fun match.
We have lost the battle.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. The underbarrel's the best. I mean, the smoke is the best way to go for the underbarrel right now.
This is what I expected.
Spectacular.
It's just a waste of time, you know? The only reason that the endgame screen is a thing is to show off your skins. It's for whales to wail on us. To show off their skins. I saw somebody like the first day of Halo Infinite's early access release, and he had the last piece of armor on the battle pass. So he bought like $300 worth of skips. You can spend your money however you want. I pre-order games sometimes, so I can't really talk. I can't talk shit, but Jesus, $300 in battle pass skips, man. Ooh. Anyway, those endgame screens, I've never really liked them. I don't care what game it is. I don't know. For me, it's not my thing, but I remember when I was excited about map packs dying. Halo 3, Battlefield 4, they all had map packs. Did they change this loading screen? It looks crispier than it did before. You know what? I think they put a sharpening filter on this image. What a weird thing to change in one of the patches. They changed all the loading screens. Weird. Anyway, back when I was a doe-eyed little boy, I was so excited about map packs and season passes dying. I was so excited. I was like, oh boy, I remember Battlefield 4, I bought the season pass and hardly anybody else did because I couldn't find matches for these premium maps. I'm so glad maps are now free and guns are free. The only thing that's paid are cosmetics. Little did I know. I was so naive then. I was a very naive little boy. Because, I thought he had a ghillie suit on. That's kind of cute. Anyway, it doesn't have to be something that directly, you know, obviously affects gameplay, like paid maps or paid guns. No. Gameplay can be completely and utterly affected. Fuck! By things that don't even affect gameplay, like cosmetics. The entirety of Battlefield 2042 and Halo Infinite. Both of these games were head to toe affected by their non-gameplay cosmetics. Because the entire game was designed around selling the cosmetics. I mean, Call of Duty's the same way. It's just, they're a little better at doing it. Sometimes. They're all doing it. Welcome to gaming in 2021. Anyway, I'm having a lot of fun with this rush game mode. I'm hoping this becomes a permanent play. In fact, I would like them to add this to All-Out War. Keep it the same. Keep it 32. Keep it, you know, infantry focused, but put it in All-Out War just so people know that that thing killed me. Maybe it's on the enemy team. But if it's on the friendly team, it's probably just like getting hit with a marshmallow. know what? Let's switch out. What do we got here? Ah, what the hell? I never play sniper. So why not play sniper when we've got an objective to push? Oh, what a good idea. Look at that guy! He's running with the Battlefield 3 looking McKay. Good for him. Fighting the good fight. God damn, this game looks really good on PC. This is the PC version, obviously. And, it's running great. Thanks to the 32 players. It's like playing whack-a-mole. Ah, bastard, that was Sundance! That's gonna come to bite me in the ass. Sundance is kind of ridiculous. I was talking about Pac being ridiculous for 32-player Rush. And yeah, she is in some ways, but, I mean, Sundance can literally fly the distance of this map with hardly any altitude needed to pick up that kind of velocity. It's insane. She can flank objectives so easily, it's ridiculous. Shit, I can't make him out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can't snipe. I can DMR, but that's about the extent of it. I'm deliberating on how to pronounce your username. Nizertle. Nizertrel. Nizertrel. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. And that's my favorite thing to do off stream is stand in a corner and talk for hours. That's what I do on my OnlyFans. Oh! We killed each other! It's a meat cute! Him with his assault rifle and me with my big, giant, overcompensating sniper rifle. Alright, let's go back to assault rifles. I kind of want to try out the K30, but we'll stick with the AK-24 for now, because they're not really coming too close yet. I mean, we're the ones that are attacking, so it doesn't really matter. I could totally push with the K30 if I wanted to. Thank God for this wallhack. Hey, check it out. Look at that. Nobody goes prone on these semis. They don't see it coming. They have no idea. It's wonderful. You can't crawl under them. That's good. If you could, it would be ridiculous. But if you see one of these semis, go for it. Easy couple of kills. Yo, Justin Johnson! Thank you for that super chat, my friend. Massive, yet again, you're on fire with these live streams. That's why you're my favorite YouTuber. You're too damn generous, you're making me blush. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Your message is the super chat. The super chat in my heart. Oh, that was like high fructose corn syrup, wasn't it? I'm gonna rot your teeth if I keep talking like that. No, the game still has bugs, but they're working on it. So, I always recommend, no matter what game it is, except for Red Dead Redemption 2. You know what? Even Red Dead 2. My favorite game of all time, a game that I submit is perfection. Gamified. It's still not for everybody. Some people, like, you put Red Dead 2 in the hands of a CSGO player, they may not like it. It's not a Twitch shooter. Every game, if you can, try it before you buy it. That's what I always say. And luckily, you can try this game for 10 hours for like $5. So that's what I recommend. They fixed a lot of the most egregious problems, like bullet RNG. But the sheer fact that bullet RNG was a thing that they thought was good, you know, that doesn't inspire confidence. I think this is fairly safe. Nope. He didn't.
We have a man down.
You know what? He was right. This isn't a safe location. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, shit. Oh, we're gonna get pounded here. God damn those bolts! Why would you put, yes, light vehicles. Yes, light vehicles in rush for transportation. But Jesus Christ, not the bolt! Give us, oh, fuck that guy. That fucking guy, I guarantee you, you wasted a helicopter to get up there. These snipers, the only reason they play a sniper is so they can eat nachos. It's the only role you can do in Battlefield where you can eat while you're playing with no impedance. You just need one hand free. The other hand, you can shovel food all you want. It's really a gamer's dream. That motherfucker. And technically, he's an engineer. Well, his specialist is an engineer. So he can do anything. He can do everything. He might be sitting up there with an AA cannon and a sniper rifle so he can kill helicopters that come after him. Sneaky bastard. Maybe he's got a syringe, too. He's a medic engineer sniper scout. Medic engineer sniper scout, the brilliant, brilliant man. Okay. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck. Got the jump on that guy, too. That motherfucker. Grizzly dad nuts. Yeah, it's not the only thing that's grizzly. Oh, I'm sure his nuts are very grizzly. I don't know what constitutes dad nuts, though, but okay. I don't know, find out. Snipe him back! Wouldn't that really be the ultimate? Him getting sniped by me. Okay. Fuck it, let's give it a shot. Alright, what is this best? Oh, there he is, there he is. Ah, shit. I'm sure he saw that.
Charge is planted. Make sure they detonate.
Oh, he's peeking. He's a peeker. This son of a bitch. There's two of them. It's literally whack-a-mole.
Enemy has disarmed our explosives.
God damn. Oh no, I'm not doing this. Oh my god! That's not Grizzle Dad Nuts! I still need to get that son of a bitch. He's the one that's been caking me. Where the hell is he? It's a good looking skyscraper. Looks like a Zack Snyder skyscraper. Oh fuck, I totally forgot. Cowboy Bebop! Chat room, how many guys are watching? You know what? Before I ask that, how many of you guys enjoy Cowboy Bebop the anime? I love it. Huge fan of it. I imported... God damn it. They don't have Cowboy Bebop soundtrack on streaming services, right? They don't have it on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, Pandora. It's nowhere. I'd have to get YouTube Red. Anyway. I imported all the CDs. There's like 10 of them in total. I listen to them all the time. Literally all the time. I love them. Huge fan of the show. I like the sub and the dub. It's honestly a toss-up. They both have pluses and minuses, positives and negatives. It really has a different tone. The Japanese versus the English. It changes the tone of the show completely, which is really cool. See, this thing is fair for a 32-player light vehicle rush. Alright? The Bolt, that's pure insanity. I don't know what psychopath puts a Bolt in this game mode. Everyone fucking hates the Bolt. Why would they do that to us? I don't know if it's on every rush map, because this is the first time I've seen it in 32-player rush. But Man, I should have been pushing the objective more. Tell you what, next match, objectives all the way. That's what I'm focusing on. In fact, we'll run medic. It'll be great.
For something, right? Don't be sad. This is just how it works.
Let's see if Grizzly Dad Nuts is on here.
A good day's work.
Big butts, no nuts! What? I'm sorry, that username is an oxymoron. That... That makes less sense than Tenet. And before you tell me that Tenet made complete sense, maybe I'm talking about the sound design. The sound design makes decidedly less sense than the plot. And I'm someone that enjoys, I don't think necessarily every single line needs to be heard. That sounds so fucking stupid. Hear me out. I don't think every line needs needs to be heard. Hey, we finally got it now that it's patched into uselessness. But Tenet, you couldn't hear any of the lines. Even the exposition. At best, it's so... Oh, you're talking about the Netflix version of Cowboy Bebop. Okay. I see what you mean, David Brown. I thought you were talking about, the anime. I was gonna say. Cowboy Bebop, the anime, is excellent. Fuck yeah. Yeah, you guys like Cowboy Bebop. Yes! Darth Thor. I love the Orville. Fucking love the Orville. I put it on as a joke, because, I mean, Family Guy's fine, but Seth MacFarlane making a Star Trek show just struck me as odd. So I put it on as a gag, as a goof. And I watched the first episode. I don't think my mind would accept that I enjoyed myself. Watched the next episode. This is a good looking reflection for it not being RTX. And by 3 episodes, I think that's when I realized, you know what? This is pretty good. I think I like this. Fuck. She was dead. I was bombing her for nothing. Anyway, Orville's great. Love it. Love it! Seth MacFarlane understands Star Trek more than Discovery, that's for damn sure. It's... Some of the jokes don't land, but in Season 2, they found a much better balance. That being said, I still really enjoy Season 1. I enjoy the whole thing. It's good stuff. Really looking forward to the new season of The Orville. I hope against hope that we get another season after this one. But they said it's up in the air. It depends how this season does. I hope it does well. I don't know if it's gonna do well, though. Ah, shit. But back to Cowboy Bebop. I've been watching it on Netflix. And I've seen the anime a couple times. I love the anime. It's so weird hearing the anime's music in the live-action Netflix show. Anyway, I'm sorry to say, I say this with great regret and shame, I kinda like it. I kinda like the Netflix Cowboy Bebop live-action show. It's so bizarre that I'm enjoying myself. I've only seen 2 episodes so far, and fuck, it's weird. Oh, man. So, I don't really care about adaptations. For me, it doesn't change anything about the original source material, so I don't care about that. I don't want it to be like Cowboy Bebop, because if I'm gonna get an adaptation, do something different. Do something weird. Well, fuck the flying squirrel. This operator is a problem! This operator is a big problem. Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Chief! Where's she going? B. Fuck! Oh, shit. Got her! Got her! Where's the fuck it? There it is. There it is. Oh, boy. Fucking Sundance. She's got a grenade launcher, too. It's ridiculous. Well, it's not a grenade. It's a cluster grenade. That's worse. She's got a cluster grenade and that motherfucking wingsuit. If you have an entire team comprised of Sundances, which is entirely possible, the entire enemy team can fly and flank you. In a game mode like Rush, that's bad news. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get to A. It's probably too late, but what the fuck. Oh, nicely done, team.
Explosives.
Oh, God. You know what? After this, let's switch to Boris. His turret's pretty damn good. That would be a worthy counter to Sundance. Anyway, my God, the Netflix Cowboy Bebop show is so fucking weird. I kinda like it. I can't believe it, but I like it. So they do this, it's almost Lynchian. And I'm only half kidding. Some of it reminds me of Inland Empire, the shots, the timing of the shots, sometimes the framing of the actors. So David Lynch, I fucking love David Lynch. He's masterful. He makes films like no other person makes films until Cowboy Bebop. Inland Empire was, in my opinion, movies don't really need a budget to be entertaining if they're really good, if they bring something that just tickles your brain in a different way. A la David Lynch. Like Inland Empire, it had a shoestring budget, but it didn't matter that it had a shoestring budget. Occasionally, Cowboy Bebop on Netflix, it'll have some of the best CGI I've seen on television. And then it'll have a shot where it's a couple of actors in a room and the color grading looks like David Lynch with a camcorder. And what they're doing is they're hanging on these actors in a way that I've never seen done in live action unless it's indie. And that's why I think I like this so much, is that because they're adapting anime, they're not filming this conventionally. They're not working with the same tropes that you see in The Mandalorian or For All Mankind or whatever the fuck. I don't know what shows are out there right now. The Mandalorian's the closest example I can think of because it's kind of like Cowboy Bebop, where it's a different thing every time. It's got a bit of a Western feel, some sci-fi. Anyway, to make it feel more like an anime, what they're doing is they're hanging on some of these actors for like 10 seconds after their lines are done and they're getting ready to cut to the next scene. They'll hang on them and just it'll be a close-up on the actor's face for 10 seconds or more. You don't see that. It doesn't sound that bad. It doesn't sound that weird, but it's weird. If you've watched the show, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It happened like 6 or 7 times in the first episode alone. And it's just this awkward silence. It feels like the actors don't really know what to do. And here's the best part about it. It's not just like a blank expression or the actor carrying on whatever expression that they left with at the end of their sentence. Sometimes they'll shift it up. Have you ever seen human beings try to act like anime characters? That's what they're doing! It's human beings acting like anime characters! Have you seen a motherfucker try to like smile like he's in an anime? We don't have the same human beings can't have anime facial expressions in real life because it just doesn't happen naturally. It's a stylized look for a reason. but they tried to do it, and it's one of the reasons why I enjoy the show. Anyway. It's so unintentionally enjoyable because of that. I'm fairly certain that what I'm getting out of the show, I'm not supposed to be getting what I'm getting out of it, but I am anyway. Do you hear that? It sounds like a horn. What the fuck? Jesus Christ! Fuck! Ah! God damn, that's a it's a scary Sundance. Anyway, it sounds like there's a car horn that's glitched. Wait, it just stopped. Okay, let's really focus in here. Next time I spawn, I am going to be switching to Boris, but we got a lot of close quarters combat here at the moment, so we're going to focus on that first. Oh, shit. I got you, I got you. Please be safe. God damn, this close quarters combat's fun. I happen to really enjoy some of the gunplay, so this is a delightful mode. Oh yeah, another thing that they're doing in the show is to frame some shots like they frame anime. It doesn't look like anime. It took me a minute to figure out what was going on and why it looked so odd. But all of a sudden it clicked. I was like, wow, that kind of that looks like an anime facial expression. Or what a weird place to put the camera. Why would they have done this? And then I realized, you know what? This episode is kind of shot for shot some scenes of the first episode of Cowboy Bebop. They're so faithful. I've never seen an anime adaptation more faithful. I've seen Alita Battle Angel, which didn't really feel like an anime. Or it didn't feel like they were trying to make it feel like an anime. It just felt like a, you know, big budget action movie. The plot certainly came from an anime, but that's different. Then you got Ghost in the Shell with Scarlett Johansson. I actually enjoy that movie for what it is. Again, doesn't feel like they're trying to make it feel like an anime. It feels like they're trying to elevate the source material in their own way. But this, they wanted to make an anime with flesh and blood human beings. Oh, I love it. I love it. Ah, fuck, I thought he didn't see me. Oh, yes! That's actually words! Words! You're on the same wavelength. So when I was watching Cowboy Bebop, I was thinking to myself, who could do this? I don't know who directed, who was the showrunner for the Netflix series. I think it was an unknown. Why did they get an unknown? And if they get an unknown... You know what? I guess it's not very conventional, so I can't complain there. I was gonna say, if you're gonna make a show like Cowboy Bebop, go balls to the wall crazy. I guess they kind of did, sort of. Nevertheless, Quentin Tarantino was the director I thought about. I thought, if there's... Because I was kind of playing with David Lynch, who would never, ever do a big budget adaptation of a pre-existing property ever again. But I was thinking, David Lynch, that would be interesting, because it already feels like Lynch directed some shots of this. But no, let's think seriously. Who could do this? Quentin Tarantino. And you had the same idea! Or, well, I don't know if you had the same thought, but you said Kill Bill Volume 1 is the most anime movie you'd seen. And yes, he brings in that sort of energy. That I guess some animes, yeah, you're right, some animes do have that energy. And I think he even said that maybe it was a inspiration for him, because he did have that one scene in Kill Bill Volume 1 or 2, I think it was 1, where he had literal an anime sequence, like it was the cartoon anime art style. Does that piss anybody off? Is that okay? Just to call animes cartoons? They're a form of cartoon to me. I mean, they're not a kid's cartoon usually, like Avatar. You know, Avatar, a kid's cartoon. I wouldn't call that a kid's anime.
Enemy forces are pulling back. Good work. We've won.
To me, animes are cartoons, but cartoons aren't animes. If that makes sense.
Okay. What's next?
That's it? I'm ready for round 2.
Come on. This is too easy.
Is it just me, or are they kind of cycling through those end screens a little quicker now? Kind of feels like it. Man, it kind of sucks that you don't have the same... I mean, I don't care. I'm level 60, but it'd be nice if you had the same progression in 2042 Rush as you do in All Out War. A medic's mind! You are too generous! I will be looking your book up on Amazon. And listen, man, I appreciate the hell out of those super chats. That's really nice of you. You don't have to send the super chats, though. Your messages are really kind, and I really appreciate them. Thank you, man. Edgar Wright. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, he could do Cowboy Bebop. Yeah. I would like to see a Quentin Tarantino Cowboy Bebop, though, because I feel like, in terms of the spirit and the grit, you know what? Especially the vicious part of the storyline. I think we're glitched. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta restart the game. So I don't know about you guys, but vicious, that whole, like the Space Yakuza, that wasn't really the most interesting part of Cowboy Bebop for me. I liked it, but, and I liked, you know, the character conflicts it gave Spike. But it wasn't my favorite part of the show. However, I think I enjoy the Space Yakuza stuff more in the Netflix Cowboy Bebop. The guy that they got to play Vicious, what the fuck? I mean, what were they? What? This guy is nuts. This guy's crazy. The serious stuff in the Netflix show does not, it doesn't register as serious, like Vicious. He is serious, and this is very key for me, for something to be funny, like in the Netflix show. For Vicious to be funny, he can't be funny in the universe. He's got to be taken seriously in the universe, deadly serious. I don't want some stupid Marvel quip, like, oh boy, oh, that Vicious guy. You know, none of that shit. That's not, doesn't hit my funny bone, but Vicious being completely on the level in the universe, that's funny. With the actor's performance and the writing and the cinematography whenever he's on screen. Like when he was choking, I don't know if people are concerned about spoilers, so I'll just say, a lady. When he was choking a lady and he was shirtless, I don't know if there was any CG there, but he had so many fucking veins popping. He had veins on his eyeballs, arms, wrists. His pinky finger had veins on it. He was so vascular and veiny, and it held on him for so long. His eyes were just bugging. You know, in animes where they close up on someone and it's like, and they're breathing and their veins are popping and bulging. That's what they're trying to do, but with a human being, and it just didn't work like it does when it's a cartoon character. And oh my god, I fucking loved it. I'm really enjoying the vicious stuff in the anime. I mean, the Netflix adaptation more than I did in the anime, which is a big surprise. I mean, I'm enjoying it in a completely different way. I didn't enjoy it in the anime as a comedy,
Looking for threats.
but
Contact. We have
you know what? Okay, that was a stupid idea. At least we got one kill. Maybe if I had the K-30 and I hopped in there. We're on the defense, so I should really hang back and defend. In fact, I'm not going to spawn on those guys. I'm gonna choose a longer range gun, and we'll monitor objective A. Completely agree with you, Medic's Mind. If you read the lore of this game, the direction that they went with the tone of the matches doesn't make any sense. I mean, actually, even the beginning of the match, like when they're giving you the intel for what you're doing, why you're fighting, it doesn't make any sense why they're presenting the characters like this. You know what it is? Holy shit. It kind of gives me Cowboy Bebop Netflix vibes. These guys don't act like humans. There's something a little psychotic about these specialists. It's weird. It's almost like there's anime characters in live action. That's an important distinction. It's like they're live action anime characters. Oh, shit. Fuck! Where did that C5 go? I thought it was, past the concrete barricade. Shouldn't have taken that much damage. It was like it was a direct hit. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. They're on the roof. Shit.
Enemy forces have destroyed Alpha objective. Sector is not secure. Fall back.
Wow. Am I using the bipod right now? Oh, fuck.
We have a man down.
Oh my god! Was she, I think she was gonna go for an assassination. I think that's why she was waiting so long.
Hostiles are at the perimeter. Be ready.
You know, this PKP is great. A lot of people prefer this for longer range and the LCMG for close range, but I think maybe I prefer this for both. Unless I was using the bipod when I was crouched. Because I was at a sloped surface, it might have registered that sloped surface is like cover like this. I don't know, the bipod's weird because it's obviously not connected to anything. I really can't tell when I'm using it. Which is a far cry from like Call of Duty World at War back in the Xbox 360. I knew when I was using the bipod then. It was quite limiting. But this bipod, it's not really limiting at all. Why not use it? There's like no disadvantage. I'm getting impatient. This isn't good. I really should have just hung back. It's fine. It's fine. The 128 player mode poisoned my mind. I just, I'm not getting the dopamine of seeing a shit ton of players and getting a shit ton of kills. With a 32 player server like this, it's a little more solitary. It's more focused on objectives. It's a little quieter. The 128 player matches almost feel like bot matches with you got that many people in one match. It's just, it's a smorgasbord of insanity. Why the hell aren't they pushing this? Ah, shit. Oh, he's using the SVK. You know what? Let's give it a shot ourselves. I like that gun. I've actually been using it a lot lately, ever since the latest patch. It's funny. As soon as that patch came out and it kind of fixed the guns, instantaneous was the difference in terms of what people were using. Instantly, I saw like double the amount of snipers and people using DMRs. Ah, fuck. Oh, come on! I was pressing prone, but I think I was still connected to my parachute, so it wasn't letting me. I hope that guy turns around. He can revive me if he does. Come on, Joker! I'm over here, I can help!
Alpha objective has been destroyed by the enemy.
You're low on health! Get over here! Yes! Yes! No!
The enemy has destroyed.
Alright, maybe that's for the best.
Fall back. We've lost.
Oh, fuck! We lost those objectives already. Holy shit. Oh, no way. No fucking way. No way! Wait, are they both on top of the skyscraper? Holy shit! It ends on the skyscraper, just like Breakthrough. Wow!
The enemy is approaching.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I can't believe it ends on a skyscraper. Well, at least you don't have vehicles. I guess you can still camp the elevators, but having very few vehicles makes a difference. Oh shit. Oh, this is a mistake. This is a damn fun gun, though. 2 shots. It's real easy. If you guys want to get into sniping, but you're afraid of the barrier for entry, try the SVK. Very forgiving. I'm not a sniper at all, but I do fine with this thing. Decent rate of fire, good grouping. I have a couple of attachments, but even vanilla, this thing's great.
Hostile charges disabled.
Some sniper rifles or DMRs, you know, it's you gotta wait so long before you can make them useful, but not this. The theory is on PC performance, the reason it's not great, is that the 128 players is really, really tough for them to manage with this engine. And I don't know if it's accurate or not. Alright, this is just, somebody may have just pulled this out of their ass, but, oh fuck.
You left the main force.
Some people say, and they say it's on good authority, that it's going to be difficult for them to fix these issues. These performance issues, I mean. And it sounds like how they word the fact that they're working on a fix for PC performance, it sounds like it may take a while.
Check your men.
The rumor is that this game, because the 128 players, is really CPU bound. Right now, I'm getting great performance because of the size of the map. But if I was playing this on Breakthrough, I'd be getting 60 to 70 FPS. You've become what you swore to destroy. A sniper. No, this isn't sniping. I'm running around like an idiot getting capped. If I was a sniper, the thing I swore to destroy, I'd be sitting up here with a bag of Doritos in one fist, mouse in the other. The fuck? Why didn't I do the assassination? Oh fuck, I didn't realize it was right here. I have not been playing the objective like I should. Woof. Did we get A too? Or did they get A? I think they got it. I am very nervous!
Explosive is ready. We have a man down.
I got you, I got you. Come on. What the fuck? Oh shit! Ah! Well, that's game. Balancing discussions are so difficult with games like this. I've been seeing so much conflicting stuff. I mean, it does depend on the map, of course, but it's kind of split down the middle between people that say it's favoring the defenders or the attackers. And sometimes they're talking about the same maps. I don't know. I'm of the party where most of the time I'm thinking, I'm not nearly smart enough to say if balancing's good or bad. If it's real egregious, sure, I can tell then, but would I go to Harvard? I don't know if the balancing's good. Wow, I was the only person that disarmed an objective.
Sad? This is just how it works out sometimes. Still got it. Yeah, Angel does it again.
Huh. $500 for a PlayStation 5 is very reasonable in my opinion. Of course, you know, everybody's situation's different, but honestly, to most people, like, I've got a PC that can run Red Dead Redemption 2 at almost max settings, and if you showed somebody, like, just, not a pixel peeper, but somebody who plays a lot of games, if you showed them footage of Red Dead Redemption 2 on my PlayStation 5, which that's technically a PlayStation 4 Pro port. If you show them Red Dead 2 on the PlayStation 5, and then I show them Red Dead Redemption 2 on my PC capped at 30, they probably wouldn't tell the difference. I don't think they would notice. So if they released like a 60 FPS patch, okay, let me think of a better example. What's a game that runs on both? Call of Duty, I guess. If you show them Call of Duty Cold War campaign running on PC and running on PS5, they probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference. It's a great value, the PlayStation 5. So is the Xbox Series X. Especially considering PC part prices right now. It's insane. So expensive. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And I think the MSRP of parts are going to be inflated, you know, right out of the gate before they get to the scalpers. Because of the supply chain and because they know people are used to paying, people are used to seeing scalper prices, so, you know, let's say the 3080 equivalent of the next generation, let's price it a couple hundred higher. Why not? I can see that happening. Shit.
Detect explosive charges.
Rush is maybe the most apt game mode name I've ever heard. Back in the Battlefield 3 days when that game first came out, I was completely obsessed with it. But when it first came out, playing Rush was like taking a drink of water in the middle of the night. That's how refreshing it was. I couldn't get enough of it. A match would end, I'd go right into the next one. It was practically an addiction. So fucking good. Ah, shit. It's so much fun when you're, like, legitimately addicted to a game. Like, just full stop. God damn, I love that. I rarely see 3080's MSRP for under $1,000. Maybe it's because I mostly see the aftermarket cards, but the markup on the cards for 3080s at MSRP are crazy. Like whenever they occasionally go in stock at Best Buy, I'm seeing 3080s usually for like $1,200. Oh, that's way too many. That's too goddamn many. Whoa, shit. Trying to loop around. Jeez, I should have had that. You ever notice that sometimes... Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm really getting into this right now. The bullets whizzing! Explosives happening. Remember, these are all human beings we're playing with right now. All these explosions that are happening. People are making those explosions happen. So fun. Every once in a while, I remember that this is Battlefield, and Battlefield is pretty darn cool sometimes. Jesus Christ. I should have been ready for that. I got caught up in the moment. I'm fairly desensitized to the fact that, you know, Battlefield is impressive, but if you step back and look at it, it really is impressive. No other game does this. I've always found it crazy that people loop this in with the other shooters like Call of Duty. Not only does Call of Duty come out every year, but these games couldn't be more different. Especially with 2042 not even really launching with any main small infantry modes. And Call of Duty is only small infantry modes. I remember when Call of Duty had vehicles like World of War. Most of the maps in World of War had tanks. They always handled so strangely.
This is what I expected. All work, no play.
Spectacular.
Holy shit. Took you 6.5 months from ordering to it getting to your doorstep for 3080. Wow. Consoles, man. So much easier to get than those graphics cards. And such a, you know, when you think about it, I know the people looking for a 3080 probably aren't the people that would be fine replacing a gaming PC with a console, but let's not even talk about the 3080. Let's say a 3060 or 3070. That's one piece of a computer. You still gotta get You know, you got to get a CPU, you got to get RAM, you got to get storage, you got to get a case, you got to get fans, you got to get wires, you got to get the power supply. And then, of course, you know, you need the mouse, the keyboard, probably forgetting some, the motherboard, sound cards in some cases. Got to get all this shit. Cooling, well, I already said fans. And then you got to put it together. Oh, god damn it, we got glitched again. That's a lot. And the 30, I don't know the price of the 3060 or the 3070, but they're around the price of a next-gen console. And again, that's just the one part. Right now, it's really hard. If you look at it levelly, set aside the PC Master Race stuff, set aside fanboyism. If you look at all these as pieces of plastic and metal, plastic metal boxes that display images that you interact with, look at it like that, it's pretty hard to justify the cost from an objective point of view. Oh, you can upgrade it. Yeah, great. It's really expensive and hard to do. You can barely get the thing as it is. Might even be worse and more expensive years from now. And it's a lot easier to sell a console than it is, you know, the sum of a PC's parts. Graphics card is the easiest thing to sell out of a PC. I don't know. All I'm saying is these next-gen consoles are a great deal. Really great deal. If you don't want to deal with all that bullshit, great deal. Especially with the fact that mouse and keyboard support is probably going to be pretty commonplace soon on both next-gen systems. And they support 120 Hz. 120 Hz works wonderfully in Call of Duty. And you can't even get 120 Hz in Battlefield, so doesn't matter that it doesn't have a 120 Hz mode on console. It doesn't have it on PC. Nuclear power. I haven't practiced or really contemplated a God of War impression, but I can try it. Read it, boy. Boy. I actually do refer to my cat with a Kratos voice on occasion. Just makes sense. He's my boy. My little man. He's a little killer, that thing. If a mouse ever gets in the house, he's on the case. Or frogs. What a mess that was. Gory. Disgusting. Little frog intestines everywhere. He's a good boy. Boy. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. You know what? I'm going to switch to the SKS for a little while. People forget, though, a huge asset to these consoles is the fact that almost every game is developed with the console in mind. So usually the tuning is pitch perfect. This game, in many cases, runs better on console than it does on PC. A little more stable. And you can say that for a lot of games, especially single-player games. They're just so, like, razor-tuned. Because every console's the same, they can do that. They can't do that for PC. And even with being able to adjust the graphic settings yourself, sometimes it's kind of difficult to, because it's not necessarily one-to-one. It's not like, oh, PlayStation 5 runs at these settings. It doesn't always work like that. So that's a big advantage. I don't know. I just don't know why people are so against consoles. Like, they're so... I guess people aren't because they're extremely popular, but I don't know why there's such a vocal minority, like, raging against consoles. Thank you for that super chat, Justin Johnson. I love those alliterations. Massive, I know these characters say these awful lines and hurt your eyes. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, EA does it again. Ooh, 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 ooh. You know, half the time when I'm getting these melee kills, I can't even see the animation because they're pressed up against cover. So it just ends up looking weird. I'd like them to be a little faster. Just a quick slit of the throat, that's all I need. One quick throat slit. A couple times now I've died because of the animation and how long it was. Oh shit. Where's this guy? Damn, this game is fun sometimes. Fuck! Do any of you guys not trust input sometimes? Like, I think I can just press E and I'll revive somebody. I don't need to hold E down the whole time, but I don't trust it. If I can press something once, but it takes a couple of seconds for the action to execute, I'm not going to press it once. I'm going to hold it down the entire time. I've never trusted something where you just press it once, but, you know, it takes time to execute. It feels wrong. That was close. Battlefront 2 is a damn good game, Justin. I'm actually looking to stream that again. I still play it myself. I was really hoping we'd get a Battlefront 3. I guess I was also hoping we'd get a Battlefield 3. Sure. Fuck. I didn't know there were that many. What the hell are you guys doing down there? Spawn on the skyscraper. If you spawn on the skyscraper, you can jump off of it and parachute anywhere you want. Why spawn at the base on ground level? I mean, I guess they got a kill out of it, so why not? Let's go close quarters. Take a zipline across. It's probably very unsafe, but what the fuck, why not? Oh god.
Charges set. Guard until they blow. Charges planted. Make sure they detonate.
Jesus Christ, where are these guys?
We've destroyed objective Alpha.
Oh, they're on their way.
Nice.
Ah! That scared me. I was just about to pull the trigger on the C5 because the elevator doors open right when the match ended.
I am not overconfident. I'm just better than everyone else.
Come on. This is too easy. Yeah, Angel does it again.
Maxed out Darth Vader, huh? Good choice. The power of the Force. He's very, very effective in Battlefront 2. Who else is really... people still like Phasma. But that Darth Vader, man, that saber throw, love it. Ah, it's good. It's good stuff. I liked him in both Battlefronts as a hero fighter. When we first met Obi-Wan, I was but the learner, but now I am. Ah, that's terrible. Power of the Force. Force. The real trick to doing a Darth Vader impression is doing a James Earl Jones impression. Baseball. If you can say baseball, I'm still working on that. Baseball. Ah, damn. You can say baseball as James Earl Jones, you can do Darth Vader. Oh, God. Damn this glitch. This is the third time it's happened in this one stream. You're not going to like my answer to what my favorite Star Wars movie is, so I'm not even going to say it. That's a trap. That's bait. I'll tell you one of my favorite Star Wars movies. Star Wars. Really like Star Wars. I downloaded the despecialized edition. It's great. It's really great. I was so disappointed when the new... the new 4K releases that Disney put out. I'm restarting the game. It'll take a second. Sorry, guys. What the hell? It's not starting. It says it's playing, but I am cheated. Okay, here we go. Game is launching. Let's rock. No, that's not a good Duke. We can do better than that. Let's rock. The name's Nukem. Duke Nukem. I've got balls of steel. Blow it out your ass. Eat shit and die. There we go. The name's Nukem. Duke Nukem. And we're playing Battlefield 2042's Classic Rush. 16 players versus 16 players. Classic Rush combat. Come on, Battlefield, you can do this. Use the Force, Luke. Let go, Luke. Come on, Battlefield. It's trying, it's launching. The Force will be with you, always. Until the next patch, when they may or may not release a goofy skin. We'll see. They said they're not going to be releasing the Santa skin, but we have a couple of other skins that leaked. Carney. Medieval Knight. What was the other one? Oh, Lumberjack. Weird. How about Korean military operator skin? Korea's got this really cool looking Spec Ops outfit. It's awesome. It's got a I think it's in Rainbow Six, or it was in Rainbow Six at some point, but it's got this really cool mask. It looks like an abstract hockey mask. Maybe something that they would wear in like a police force in Blade Runner. It's awesome. But no, we're getting the Lumberjack, so it's all good. All right. Let's go back with the SVK. I like this thing. I like DMRs. Chat room, what do you guys think about the DM7? What is the meta right now for marksman's rifles? Not sniper rifles, but I think the DM7's not doing great right now. I think it's the SVK that's kind of top dog, which is a shame because I like the look a lot of the DM7. Really good looking rifle. But I think I would be a fool to use that over this. Oh, close! Close! A split second, and we would have killed each other. Split second. I haven't played this map in Rush, 32-player Rush, so this is going to be kind of interesting. It's fascinating going through these maps that are made for 128 players and seeing them with 32 players. Because I haven't played the 64 version that's on last gen only, I haven't played that. But some people say it's kind of weird. These maps are in an odd spot where, for the most part, they're not really made for anything. They don't really work for 128. Oh my god. Shoot more like a stormtrooper, why don't you? They're not really made for 128 players, they're not really made for 64, not really made for anything. These maps are a problem for sure. And maps are really important. Even if they balance the vehicles, the maps have to be balanced along with them for us to have meaningful changes there. Oh my god. Oh my god. What happened? We were doing so well. Ah! Ah! Alright. That's it. We're bringing out the big guns. Your face, your ass. What's the difference? I'll tell you what the difference is. Your ass is coming through your face! You didn't give yourself an enema, buddy. Just as soon as I get near him. Just you wait. Just you wait. Thank you, medic.
Thanks.
The PC version of this game is so different. PC players seem to be a little more focused on the objectives. I guess because if you're buying this on PC, you're probably a Battlefield fan. If you're buying this on console, it might be your first Battlefield. So is the SVK. Yeah, I know, 2 body shot kills is ridiculous. Last match when I was actually hitting people, I was feeling that ridiculousness. I'm gonna stick with it for now. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like as soon as the game crashed, so did my brain. It's too bad the DMZ's not so hot right now. I really like the look of that gun. Can I get a DMZ skin for the SVK? Alright, let's stay a little further back. The fuck?
Reloading! Cover me!
One of those shots I thought was gonna connect. There we go. Alright, that's all I needed. You gotta give your brain a little bit of confidence every once in a while. A little Gerber spoonful of confidence. There you go, buddy. Now you can go back to normal. Oh my god! This guy's gonna give me a fucking heart attack. This is really stupid, but I would love it if we could get... if I could specify what skin I want to use on what map. Because when I see a guy running around in a snow ghillie suit in the middle of a Korean shipping container facility, it's just weird. This place is in Korea, right?
Objective Bravo is destroyed. Good work. Both objectives taken out. We control the sector.
Oh, look at that. And we'll go after him. Oh, shit. That was quick.
We got wounded. Sector secure. Charlie Mike, move up. You must return to the combat area.
That's kind of cool. The snipers are occasionally moved involuntarily because of, the shipping containers. What the fuck? Am I hitting the metal, or am I just missing everything entirely? This is kind of weird. I was expecting to see the bullets hitting the metal or something. Or the hitbox. I told you guys, I don't snipe.
We're losing people!
In my opinion, if someone's gonna be a sniper, they gotta hit at least 70% of their shots, and I'm not hitting anywhere close to that. I should be up there pushing the objective. At least I can have a warm body near the objectives, helping my teammates to plant the bombs. Then I'd be doing something. I just feel like a jerk. What am I doing sitting back here? I'm doing nothing. Nothing! Yeah, so like I said, I'm not a sniper. Most of these misses are me, 100%, but a couple of these are hit registration. You see it on the subreddit every single day. There's really good clips in terms of demonstrating the bad hit registration issues. Like, I think it's on the front page right now of the subreddit. A guy's using an LMG. And some of these hits, they're dead on. But they go right through the bodies. That light looks just like a lens flare. It scared the piss out of me. I thought it was a sniper. You know, if I had decent accuracy as a sniper, I think I would find this satisfying. I think I see what people like about this. My monkey brain enjoys seeing these numbers. Okay, I'm out of ammunition. I gotta push the objective now. Oh no! We gotta play the objective. Oh, God forbid. I'm sorry. Oh, that was shameful. It's a Hall of Shamer right there. I heard the Bolt took the hovercraft's place as the new OP vehicle. Yeah. I mean, it was always more OP than the hovercraft. It's just, you had to get to rank 50, so. You know, by the time the hovercraft was patched, a lot of people started hitting rank 50 and the Bolt started becoming commonplace. Not only that, but a lot of the Bolt's deaths aren't coming from the vehicle exploding. Like, when a tank is dealt with, it's dealt with. When a Bolt is dealt with, half the time the operator was sniped out of the vehicle, leaving the vehicle for someone else to take. And that's pretty big. Because anyway, that's pretty big because you're seeing these Bolts outliving their operators constantly. I can't tell you how many Bolts I've stolen from dead enemies. And they're even in this game mode. You can't escape them. This is an infantry-focused game mode. There's a couple of armor here and there. I don't even know where you get... Oh, they spawn back there. Okay. I'm gonna go see if this is a Bolt. What is this thing? Okay, it's not. Good. Hoppin'. The minigun's pretty good. Is there a hostile you're looking at? What do you see over there?
Our reinforcements are getting scarce.
Well, you can't really use this thing without a driver. You'll be shot out instantaneously. I can't believe he went back to the cab! Oh, shit! Something that's kind of neat is when you stand behind like a recoilless M5 as an enemy, the backblast will kill you if you're right behind it, which is a nice touch. Obviously, there's no friendly fire, but if they ever introduce a hardcore mode, I guess you'll need to be communicative about that. Was that an accident, or do they know where I am? I don't know. You know, we should switch to medic after this. Really support the team. Actually, game over. Yeah, we didn't do so good this time.
Don't be sad. This is just how it works out sometimes.
That's it? I'm ready for round 2. Spectacular.
That actively makes the game less cool. I don't know who thinks it's cool. I know a lot of people. We don't. You guys in the chat room, you guys watching this, we're not the main demographic for this game. We also don't represent the majority of gamers and how people. Most people, they just want to relax and play a game. They don't really give a fuck about reading the subreddit like we do, or talking about patch notes. But even those people, they may not mind the specialists, they may not mind the end of screen banter, but I guarantee you the majority of those average Joe gamers don't think it's cool. They don't mind it, but that doesn't mean they think it's cool. The people that aren't cringing aren't necessarily cheering. It just reeks of a boardroom decision. I hate boardroom decisions. That's like someone's parent. Moms and dads are great, but that's like someone's parent who doesn't really know anything about games saying, "Ooh, I got an idea. Oh, how about all the light vehicles have fuzzy dice on the rearview mirror?" And you know what? I'm sorry, that's a good idea. I shouldn't have used that as my example because that fucking rules. Ah! At least I damaged it. It was a risk. I shouldn't have taken it. It was a stupid idea, but come on, somebody, you gotta have a recoilless M5 up there somewhere. Don't make my death be in vain. Look at this. Look how far back I have to spawn. Why don't they have the quad? Look, they've got quad bikes here at Objective A. Where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna go at Objective A? You know what? Maybe the main base spawn used to be at Objective A, and that's why they're there. So why not have a quad bike back here? You know, it's kind of weird playing the classic Rush. This is kind of plucked out of, you know, any other Battlefield that had Rush. It's pretty similar. But the map, even though it takes place...
Enemy forces have set explosive charges.
You know what? So, like that building, I like the design. Yeah, it's minimalistic. Some people think it looks bad graphically. I think it looks realistic. I think there's a lot of buildings that have that aesthetic. But this... You know what? I think this is a little too abstract. This is like Mirror's Edge. Even a state-of-the-art facility, I don't really think the drainage is going to look this IKEA. It's not going to look that nice. Something off about that.
We've lost Bravo objective. It's been destroyed. The enemy has...
But yeah, this doesn't really feel like Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4. Like the map, I mean. Even when you chop it down to this size and you put it in a classic game mode like Rush, it still doesn't feel like that. I think the more I play, the more I'm not really okay with the maps. I do like a couple of them, but they're just not very good on the whole.
Enemy forces have destroyed Alpha objective. Sector is not secure. Fall back.
Enemy down!
Oh, shit. Man, if only that was a bouncing Betty I threw. Yeah, would one of you guys in the chat room explain how... So, I don't know if this is how it works. Let me know how it works. XP right now in Portal. I definitely feel like I get a little less XP, but I think you have gun progression's back, right? Gun progression's back. What is it? What is it? Is it just the same as AOW? Because I thought it was still different from AOW. It feels like it's different, but I can't really compare because this is a much shorter game mode. So I'm obviously going to be getting less. But I thought there was some difference. Is it medals? You do get XP, but I thought there was a difference. I don't know. Oh, I think I know what it is. So you get XP on the official Portal playlist like this, and maybe Fiesta. But if you're using the server browser, probably not going to be getting XP. I think that's what it is. I still don't know in the official playlist if you're getting full XP, like Age of War, All Out War, whatever. Let's use this thing for a little bit. I really wish I could put a bipod on this, but I still like this gun. It's a lot of fun. Oh shit. Goddamn McKays. How the hell did you even get up there without a grappling hook? Apparently the only difference is if you're playing the official game modes playlist. Okay. And then the server browser is capped at 11K, kind of like solo and co-op. Solo and co-op give you progression for weapons. I don't know if... Oh, wow. I forget how different some of these assault rifles are. It's so nice. When this game first came out, like everybody else, I was almost exclusive... Ah! I was almost exclusively using the PP-29. So... I'm still a little shook whenever I switch to a different gun. Like this SCAR, it handles so differently from the AK-24. I think this guy's upstairs. Yeah. Fuck!
They're at half strength. Proceed according to plan.
Ah! You know what? I could have tossed a C5 and waited for them to revive them and then C5'd them. But I would have died because of the guy that came up behind me, so better off... I'm better off not having done any of that. Okay, I gotta get up there. I'm not really... I mean, I'm helping my team down here by, you know, cutting off some of their reinforcements, but... we should get over these objectives. We've only got B left, and well, I just don't trust these guys. No offense. So one of you was mentioning how they're going to be adding 8-player squads. Can you, as it is right now in the current state, can you change your squad? Because I don't think you can. Speaking of which, I don't know how many people are playing this rush mode, but have we? I think we've joined in one. We've played, I think, maybe 10 rushes. And only once have we joined at the very beginning. Like this one, we joined halfway through. Kind of disappointing. I'm wondering how many people are playing this, because it's only 32 players total. So, I wouldn't think it would be too bad finding matches. At the same time, it's difficult to get in one at the very beginning. Something that would help that is rollover. You can't stay with the same lobby. It kicks you to another lobby every time. But it'd be nice if we just sat here, and that angel is coming to revive me. I feel bad. Anyway, it would be nice if we could just sit here and roll over, and then we'd be guaranteed a new lobby every time, or you know, a lobby from the beginning every time, which would be nice. This is pretty fucking fun, though. I'm having a blast with this mode. This is great. God, I really wish that we could play 24-player all-out war. So you can, actually, if you play this game on console, you download the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One version of Battlefield 2042, and it'll let you play the 64-player version on the next-gen consoles, and you'll have a perfect locked 60 FPS. You won't have the graphical improvements, because you will be playing the last-gen version, but it's an option. And it does have perks. Here are the pros and the cons. Playing the last-gen version on next-gen, locked 60 FPS. The best performance out of any platform currently. You'll get to play on 64-player versions of the maps with 64 players. I think the hit detection's a little bit better because you don't have 128 players running around. Cons, lower fidelity. I still think that you're getting 4K. Maybe it's checkerboarding now. Visually, on next-gen consoles, I think it's running at... It looks like it's native 4K. I don't think it is, but it looks like it is. Hold on. I heard something at the door. Ah, just a package delivery. Hey! What the fuck was that noise? The fuck was that? Oh, Dougie! Dougie!
We must hold the line.
Oh man, Dougie took a tumble. Well, 60 FPS, the thing is, depending on your PC, even if you're getting over 60 FPS on PC, there are some... that's a bad call. I saved myself last second. Can't believe I was gonna head straight for the tank. I see a tank. I'm a simple man. I want to C5 it. Man, that tank's pissed. Anyway, technically the console versions of this game have less issues than the PC version. If it weren't for that, PC would, of course, be the best place to play. Man, I want to get that tank so goddamn bad. Alright, let's play this smart. No more screwing around. Let's play the objectives, and I'm gonna switch to medic right now. I'm gonna support my team a little more. Actually, I could be a total dick, and I could play as Angel. And equip some armor.
The enemy has explosives.
You know what? No, we're defenders. Let's go with Boris. Alright, what does he do? That's right. Every time I see fortify, I think that maybe we can have a little bit of that Battlefield 5 fortification action, but I'm pretty sure it's just referencing the turret. Maybe not. I don't know. This game doesn't really have a tutorial, which is a shame. No games do. You have to rely on YouTubers for making those wonderful guides. Otherwise, you're not going to know what the hell's going on. But yeah, I'm playing this on PC. If you want to know my system specs, it's a 2080 Ti i9 7900X. Everything's overclocked. 32 gigabytes of RAM. I've got this running on an NVMe SSD.
Enemy forces have set explosive charges.
Alright, where do I want to put this turret? You know what's great about these turrets? They spot enemies for you. And they distract the enemies. Holy shit, this thing's amazing. It's like a fly trap.
Objective.
Yeah, come over to the honey. You like that honey, don't you? Did he get me with the Underbarrel grenade launcher? He did, wow. That's the first time I've been killed by that.
The enemy has armed their explosives.
Boris is such a bastard to deal with. I don't know why I don't play as him. I guess because in All Out War, it doesn't really feel like there's an objective. Not really. There kind of is, but it's a little muddied. But here, it's very defined. You know what? I should probably get downstairs. It's too late, though.
We've lost Bravo objective. It's been destroyed. We've lost both objectives.
Fuck! Oh my god!
Enemy forces are coming.
I didn't know that he saw me because, you know what, maybe I was marked, but it's also possible that he was, the server wasn't up to date with his actual location, because he was behind the pillar and then he teleported out from the pillar. Jump scared me. Okay, how do we want to do this? We're gonna be a little proactive about it. They love to flank from over in this quadrant. I'm gonna go ahead and set the turret up here. See if I can kind of obfuscate it with the bushes. I don't know if it's gonna let me. All right, you know what? That's really conspicuous. That's the opposite of what I wanted. I haven't heard anything about DICE adding in 64-player maps. I've seen people requesting 64-player Rush. Personally, I like 32. I think 64-player would introduce issues just like 128-player Conquest. And as far as objectives go, I mean, you've got the ever-evolving front lines and Breakthrough, but Conquest and Breakthrough, because of the 128 players and the way the vehicles are balanced on these maps, they kind of feel a little similar to one another. Ah! I didn't realize that he keeps the turret on hand until he drops it. I thought you drop it and oh fuck. Yo, they're flanking us. I was wondering why the front lines were so sparse. All right, B or A. Which one's it gonna be? I tell you what, these are some of the... Oh, nice! He's flanking with the shotgun. He knows what he's doing. I bet he set down a turret, too. Goddamn Boris. What's your kill ratio? I couldn't tell you because they don't tell you. I'm usually in the top 10 when I play All Out War. I don't know if like when it says you're like number 3 or number 4, I don't know if it's saying across 128 players or if it's across 64. That doesn't specify.
Enemy forces have destroyed Alpha objective.
I don't know, I do pretty good though. Especially after the Thanksgiving patch. Actually, I mean, it feels a lot better to play, but the weird thing is, with the, like, before and after the Thanksgiving patch, when they changed bullets from being RNG to skill-based and trackable, oh my god! My turret's still up?! Anyway, I'm doing just as good now as I was before the patch, which was unexpected. And as far as the enemy team, it feels similar as well. It's just, I'm doing better because I'm able to predict bullet spread and stuff like that. But I wasn't doing bad before, and neither was the enemy. So it's like we were all just, you know, playing off of a handicap. It's weird. Not quite what I would have assumed. It's an interesting case study, actually. Maybe that's what it was this whole time. A case study. Whoa, 6-man squads were coming? I thought it was 8-man squads. Why is my turret not, what the hell's happening here? Also, what the hell's with this grenade launcher? What is this? The volley pod. Are they soft homing? Because the tank will be completely steady. I won't be moving, the tank won't be moving, and yet sometimes the volley just, it veers off to the left or the right. Like that! What is that? Is it based on distance? No, it can't be because it didn't alter its spread there. Is it RNG? Oh boy. This is gonna get rough. The turret's still not working. Fuck! So, you can only have one turret at a time, right? So if I have a turret that's still alive, I don't think it's still active, but if it was, I place my turret, the other one blows up. Isn't that how it works? Why isn't it letting me place a turret? This is giving me a lot of hope, though. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm a sucker, but this is making me really hopeful for, like, the state of this game in the future. I know it's not ideal, but I'm in it for the long haul. If it takes a year, I'll still be playing it in a year. I mean, that's gonna be really bad for the player count at large, but I'll still be playing it. I'm gonna die. But it's a Hail Mary, man. Yes! That's why sometimes you just gotta go for it. Anyway, this is so goddamn fun despite whatever issues are remaining. I'm betting, in terms of their long-term agenda for this title, they're gonna be rebalancing the maps, maybe even remaking some of these maps in a big way. At least that's my hope. Because the foundation, the bones, I like it. I like the guns. And it's fucking Battlefield with a modern setting. That right there is carrying so hard. Now, you know, there's some core things that they may not be able to change. For instance, destruction. Even if they shift the maps and overhaul them, I don't know if they can really do much as far as destruction's concerned. But I'm kind of okay with that. Or accepting of it, I guess. Hey, good match. That was fun.
We've won the battle.
See, am I number 2 across my team or the whole server? It doesn't tell me. I'm guessing it's my team.
Some things you're born to do.
I told you to keep up.
A good day's work, but I'm not one to brag.
Alright, picture this, alright? Picture the United States is at war. And, we have our general come on television. We just won a battle. And he says, I told you to give up. I am not overconfident. I'm just better than everyone else. I told you to give up? Who are you talking to? You talking to the dead enemies? Are you talking to the remaining soldiers that are still alive in the enemy army? Are you talking to the enemies that are laid up in med tents? Who the fuck are you talking to? The smarm is just... Maybe I'm petty, but, like, when that Santa skin, when they revealed that, it kind of changed how I looked at this game. It just wasn't as cool. Thank God that they delayed that. They're probably going to release the Santa skin at some point, but... Man... I'm sorry, for me, maybe I'm petty, but this game would not be as cool. It would lose major style points. If I saw Santa Claus running around right now, it would lose a little immersion for me. Actually, it would lose a lot of immersion for me. I really want to be a gunner here. People can't gun in this game. But, oh, fuck! Alright, I hope he's a good gunner. Wait a second, minigun? What the hell? I thought when I hopped in the Bolt it would equip it with my loadout. Are these predetermined loadouts in Rush? Interesting. Oh shit. Yeah, this guy can't gun. This guy can't gun! Come on, man! You should be getting kills left and right! It's a Bolt! Alright, that's my bad. I should get us out of here. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna stick with it. Fuck it. I'm gonna stick with it! I really wish I had a repair suite. Usually... Oh! When you hop out of the Bolt, does it break a lock? I wonder. Look, I got us into the shit, but I got us out of it. I wonder if this is the same sort of minigun that they have on the Jeeps.
Cargo objective has been destroyed by the enemy.
Oh, hey, Spartan's back. Hope he's a better driver. That's such... I'm sorry. That was such a dick thing to say. I don't know, though. Guns are so easy. Like, the gunnery positions are so OP. I mean, this isn't the 30mm, but still. See, look at that. That's what I was talking about. The Bolt's still alive. He got me. But he didn't get the Bolt. The recoilless got me. Bolt's still there. If someone wanted to, they could walk up to it and steal it. That's a fundamental difference between the Bolt and the tanks. Or anything else. Anything else. It stays alive. Sometimes these Bolts are swapping between 3, 4 different people. They'll swap between the enemy team and the friendly team. They are often not taken out of rotation.
Planted explosives.
It's just the pilots that are. which puts this vehicle in a really weird place.
Hostile charge is disabled. Good work. The enemy has armed their explosives.
I don't know, that's a tough one. The jets are definitely in a weird place right now. I mean, I've seen some people do really well with them. To me, they just feel odd.
Disable the enemy's explosives.
But some people do just fine. At the same time, I don't know. They could use some rebalancing, not necessarily a buff. In some areas, yeah. The gun, for example, could definitely use a buff. In some respects. Maybe a little more accuracy, tighter spread. That would be nice. God damn it! I hardly ever get the last shot on these vehicles. I mean, I'm just happy it's dead, but I would have loved the last hit. Is this game fun? It's a hell of a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's very frustrating at times. The last stream I did, you guys are so patient. I really want to thank you again. The last stream I was a little grumpy, and I wasn't having so much fun. I don't know, I woke up with a headache. The flaws in this game were really apparent, and it wasn't a very fun stream. I apologize for that, but every once in a while, I'll just start having a lot of fun with this game. You can't play too much of it, that's key. It's like that one friend, you know, if you spend too much time with each other, you just get a little sick of each other, you get on each other's nerves. But I tell you what's actually making a big difference with this enjoyment that I have for this game. My girlfriend's a big Battlefield fan. She likes Battlefield in modern settings, so Battlefield 4, she was a big fan of Battlefield 4. Played a lot of it. But it's been a long time since she's played, because the last Battlefields were, you know, World War I and World War II. Anyway, and Hardline, which she didn't really care for that. But I've been playing this with her, and every time I play with her, it reminds me of what I like about Battlefield. Like, it's like, oh yeah, that's right. It's just kind of fun. The concept of this game. And the mechanics of how it works. It's a blast. It's easy to kind of get caught up in all the problems and all the issues, but... And to be fair, those do crop up. Like, we played about 2 matches, and then her game started crashing, and I started running into a lot of glitches. So... Let me put it to you this way. I sound like an old man. It's just, I'm all over the place. But to answer your question... it's not in a great place, and it's got a lot of charm, but, you know, the state at which it launched is inexcusable, and it can get tiring fairly quickly, so... Oh man, the enemy team is really getting slaughtered.
The enemy is retreating. We've won.
Wow, that was short. That was really short.
All work, no play.
I told you to keep up.
What? There's 39 players
But I'm not one to
on Battlefield Hardline? Just 39? What, on Steam? Wow. So I follow the Battlefield Hardline subreddit, right? And it's so sad. I'm subscribed to so many dead game subreddits. Anthem, Battlefield Hardline, Evolve. And it's just so sad. So sad. Because the people that are still there posting and commenting, they're such big fans of these games. And these games are dead. They're not coming back. Especially Anthem. That poor subreddit. But yeah, Battlefield Hardline. They're very dedicated. Like, there's a couple people out there that are still playing Battlefield Hardline every single day. Oh, you see 39 players in-game. Oh. Well, that might be different. Let me pull up, Steam charts. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, right now there are 8. Okay, so Steam chart says on PC there are 18 people playing Battlefield Hardline right now. Wow. I would not want to play Battlefield Hardline if there's only 18 people because I'm just going to get cheesed on. Those people are the only people that are that are going to be playing the game. So they're going to be the hardcore fanatics. I don't want to play against the hardcore fanatics of Battlefield Hardline who've been playing every single day for the past couple of years. No way, Jose. Battlefield Hardline wasn't so bad. It wasn't so bad. Wasn't perfect either. Its biggest fault was coming after Battlefield 4. By the way, thank you for that super chat, and yes, you're right. In most respects, this game is a downgrade to Battlefield 4. I think before expansions, Battlefield 4 had what, 70 plus guns at launch? That's a lot of guns. This game doesn't have close to that many guns. Yeah, I didn't use all those guns, but I did use a couple guns that were very rare in terms of usage. And that's the nice thing about having a lot of guns, is that you got a lot of options. You got a lot to play with, a lot of guns to experiment with, and you might find something that you like that nobody else does. This is a great game mode, man. It's kind of sad, though. They've made a couple of modes since Battlefield 4 came out. You know, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, Hardline. They all introduced game modes. But nothing's come close to Rush. Although, you know, Battlefield 2042, it had one of the best game modes in any shooter I've ever played. If you haven't played that game, I'm really, really sorry. Because there's not been anything like it since. 2142 was the last Battlefield that was a PC exclusive. It was the last classic Battlefield before Bad Company changed everything. And it had a game mode called Titan. Was it Titan Assault? I don't remember. Sadly, it's like Battlefield Hardline. Only the hardcore people are left playing that game. So it's pretty different now than when it was mainstream. But wow, Titan Assault. What a game mode. They've tried to bring it back, but you can't really have Titan Assault unless it's in the year 2142. It was just Titan, right? Okay. Well, what a game mode, man. Truly incredible. It's a rush, all right? I'll put it that way. Titan mode is just as good a mode as Rush. I know that's quite a statement, but it's true. And it was really different because you had these two ships, these two large carriers. But they're spaceships, so they're floating above the ground. The only way to get up to them is, you know, jumping out of a transport ship, but the main way was taking these troop carriers that would have these ODST-style pods that would shoot up out of the troop carrier, and then they would go really, really high up into orbit, and then they would fall back down, and you would target it onto the Titan. You know, you'd be careful about where you had the drop pod land on the Titan, but that's how you infiltrate it. And it was so fucking cool. And they had all these different gunnery positions. Where do I put this thing? They had all these different gunnery positions. And players would man those positions and defend the Titans. It was kind of like Star Wars Battlefront 2. In fact, I think that Star Wars Battlefront 2 mode, I'm not focusing, I'm sorry. Let's get back to the objective. We got a second chance, literally. Anyway, I think Star Wars Battlefront 2 aped off that. It was really fucking good. I hope they bring back 2142 in the form of 2143 and we get another Titan mode. Honestly, I don't know if I trust them to make another Titan mode, though. One of the reasons it worked so well was because it was classic Battlefield. And I don't know if modern Battlefield... I don't know if people have the patience for it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm not gonna get that. He's too quick. Yeah, these 2 shots. Oh, this thing's insane. It's not necessarily overpowered in my hands, but 2 shot to kill? Wow. Well, 2 body shot to kill, that's a big difference. Oh, thank you. That's a good medic. Damn, this gun's good. Jesus. Look at that, we're finally getting in the zone. Hey, my turret's getting somebody.
Enemy forces have set explosive charges.
Oh, so close. Yeah, nobody would sit in the Titan man the guns. That's something that wouldn't happen. And that's a big part of it because you'd have to defend the Titan from the inside. Hey, we got first. Anyway, you'd have to defend the Titan from the inside, and that meant you wanted a team of people manning the Titan. You know, you wanted some organization to your squad.
Easy in, easy out.
Oh, damn. Amazon had a 3080 in stock like an hour ago. If I'd seen that within 3 seconds and navigated to the page and added it to my cart within 3 seconds, I could have had the disappointment of being just a little too late. But now I'm an hour too late. That's not as satisfying. You know, you're kind of punished for playing this game mode in terms of progression. I'm having so much fun with it, but you really are kind of punished. Because, you know, it doesn't scale. We're doing just as... Comparatively, I'm doing just as well in 2042 Rush as I do in Breakthrough All-Out War. But the matches are shorter with less people. So instead of me getting like 40, 50 kills, you know, I'm getting 15, 20 or something. And I'm getting maybe 7,000 XP instead of what I usually get, which is like 30,000, sometimes 40. If it's a really good, like that first place match, it would have been like 40,000 if it was Breakthrough. So if they could somehow make it skill-based, the XP rewards, and everybody's ignoring it. Why? If they could somehow make it skill-based and, you know, comparative, have some scaling, that'd be great. Oh fuck! Wait, are we attacking? Oh, we are attacking. My bad. Oh god, what am I doing? Oh shit!
Our charges have been disabled by the enemy.
Oh, I have a 2080 Ti, not a 3080 Ti.
Charges planted. Make sure they detonate.
You know, it's kind of funny, actually. Ah, shit. You're right. Leekany. Where's it Lekany? In any case, you're correct. I got a 2080. I got nothing to complain about. I'm very lucky that I grabbed a 2080 before the dark times. I kind of wanted a Jesus Christ. As soon as you introduce a little bit of range. Anyway, I kind of wanted a 3080 for this game, because I wanted to play this at 4K. But, turns out that's not going to happen anyway. If I had a 3090, I couldn't play this at 4K. So now, I'm thinking, what would I use a 3080 for if I even had it? And my only answer is Red Dead Redemption 2. But you know what? That is that's a game, if there's ever a game worthy of purchasing a 3080... for one game, it's Red Dead. That game is so fucking tight. I was playing it last night. Oh, god damn, I love that. I love that world! So good. Best game ever made. God damn, why wouldn't it switch? Okay, you know what, never mind, that's on me. But if you got a grenade, or it's not a grenade, if you got like a sensor beacon, if I toss the sensor beacon, don't bring me back to the sensor beacon. I'm not gonna toss two of them in a row. Bring me back to my main gun. If it's a grenade, sure. You could people all the time use 2 grenades in a row. I got a question. When you got a dot sight like this, right, what's the point of an arrow? This arrow doesn't really seem to be designated in range or anything, or, you know, something for you to math up bullet drop. So what's the point of it? I don't get it. Ah! Oh, he's using buckshot at that range and it was a one-hit kill? I think I was at full health, right? What the fuck was that? I thought he was using a slug. Thank you, Lekany. That's nice of you to say. I'm terrible at figuring out how to pronounce names for the first time, so... Thank you. You just saved my face. Hey. Nice. You just got a new PC. Congratulations, man. That's the perfect... If you don't have a PC... It's not so bad of a climate right now because you can buy a pre-built. But if you're looking for specific parts, boy is it tough. Want some new scopes. Alright, I need to start pushing these objectives. Oh god. Oh, we're about to lose this hard. Oh, shit. Fuck. Fuck! Oh, so the reticle's just to make it more authentic. But why in real life would you have a reticle like this? Well, okay, never mind. Real life is... I'm sure there's a reason that I am not privy to that you would have that in real life, but... It seems to me, someone who doesn't know anything about real-life military sites, why not have a dot? Because... I don't know. Same. What's up, Riley?
Fights like that keep you sharp.
Are you really surprised?
Ooh, sorry. I mean, I am as shocked as you.
It's so weird because, I mean, you're right, Outlaw. As far as recent Battlefields go, this one is objectively the worst. Just objectively. And I'm not a hater, okay? I know people that work at DICE. I know some of the developers. I talk to them every time I go to E3 or Gamescom. I've visited DICE's offices many times, actually. I've visited their offices in Stockholm, Sweden, and in LA. But the truth is, the state in which this game launched is the worst launch of a Battlefield yet. That being said, for some reason, my soft, rotten brain is having much more fun than I did at Battlefield 5. Like, in the first few months of Battlefield 5. I really liked a lot about Battlefield 5. I liked some of the maps a lot. I liked some of the gunplay, but I don't know if it was just the setting. I really didn't like Battlefield 5's vision of World War II. Had nothing to do with female soldiers. I really could care less. You could have 50% of the 64 players female soldiers. I wouldn't care. What I didn't like about the World War II setting was, damn it, yo, I hesitated for a split second. I wanted in anyway. What I didn't like about it is it was very Spielbergian. It was very sappy, and I like Mark Strong, but his opening narration I just loathed. I loathed the direction they gave him. I loathed the writing of that monologue. I hated it. It was so sugary and what a terrible display that was. Hey, he's using the V-car. I wonder if that's... You know, fun fact, let me kill Meister from Motorhead. Where's a kill mister? His first band was the Vickers. Fuck. I guess I can't revive you, Big Papa. Fuck it. You know what? I was gonna go for a revive anyway. I didn't realize the guy had a bird's eye view of me. Anyway, I just hated their vision of World War II. But I want to point out that I didn't give a shit about the gender of the soldiers, and I didn't give a shit about the prosthetic arms. Because an alternate take on World War II could be fun. Like maybe Red Alert. I would like a Red Alert battlefield. That would be pretty cool. Kirov reporting. Bearing set. Rubber boats in motion. That'd be sweet. Alternate history I'm fine with, but smarmy, happy, Spielberg World War II, no thanks. And when I say Spielberg World War II, obviously I'm not talking about Saving Private Ryan. Yeah, that's real obvious. His literal World War II movie. No. You know, Saving Private Ryan, if it had that tone, I'd be pretty okay with that. But instead, it was more like, shit, I don't know, Forrest Gump? No, Forrest Gump is more somber than Battlefield 5. Never mind. Anyway, it was just ridiculous. So toothless. Really hated it. But anyway, long story short, I don't know where I was going with that. I was just saying, for some reason, I'm really liking Battlefield 2042 more than Battlefield 5. That's kind of what I was expecting too. I think everybody was thinking Battlefield 5 was going to be Battlefield 1, a sequel. But it was really... There were traces of that in Battlefield 1, like in the campaign. I like the campaign, but it was a little sugary, a little sweet. I don't know, there's something about some DICE games that it's just very, very friendly. Very, clean. Oh, I've always been of the type, like, you'd think that moms would be like, oh, this war game is disgusting and it makes war look horrible and awful and deadly. Great. Great. That's what war games should be. You look at Battlefield 5 and you're like, shit, that doesn't look so bad. What are those World War II veterans complaining about? Bunch of pansies. Looks like a fantasy camp. Oh yeah, I'll take it. I'd rather get 2143, but 2142 Portal. Well, I'm nervous about Titan mode because Battlefield doesn't play the same way. Okay, that was. I'm getting ballsy, and it's not working. Anyway, Battlefield doesn't play the same as it did back then, so I'm a little nervous that they release a Titan mode and people are like, what the hell is this? People that have never played the original and they're like, Titan mode sucks. That would kill me.
Get away from me! Now! Too close! Friendlies have taken out objective Bravo. Our reinforcements are getting scarce.
Who the hell is this guy? Oh shit! Oh fuck. Ah! Damn it! Ah! I saw a teammate up there with him. I thought the teammate was gonna kill him. Yo, Tego says no sound. Well, I guess you wouldn't be able to hear me, but anybody else getting that? I would suggest him to refresh the page if he could hear me.
Fall back. We've lost this one.
My favorite Battlefield is Battlefield 1942. Interesting. I haven't seen that one as many people's favorites. It's a good Battlefield for sure. You know what though? I don't see a lot of people saying Battlefield 2.
Don't be sad. This is just how it works out sometimes.
One of the worst, right there. One of the worst. And boy, is there a lot of contention for worst. I don't know about shorter time to kill. That they would have to balance a lot, like for all-out war. Shorter time to kill in a mode like Rush, I actually don't really mind the time to kill right now. But maybe that has a lot to do with the guns that I use. And the fact that I've played a lot of the 128 player mode. 128 player mode, the shorter time to kill will be a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. But I would like a hardcore mode. Like if they released, here's what I would like. Take this right here. This is gorgeous. This is beautiful. Take this, put it in here, and have two options for it. Have normal Rush, and we don't have a 2042 hardcore mode yet. Maybe that's supposed to be this. How long is it going to take before this is gone from the main menu and they bury it in Portal? Anyway, I would like a 2042 hardcore mode. I think Rush would be great for that. So, because it's kind of infantry based already. And that would definitely have a shorter time to kill. It would have less HUD. Oh, by the way, today, when I was playing before the stream, I was playing a match of Rush. And I lost out on a kill. My teammate ended up getting the kill because I couldn't see the guy behind the objective symbol. It was so big and opaque. Couldn't see him. I caught a glimpse of him, but he actually became buried. It was very disappointing. I've read about people having that problem, but that was the first time I really had that problem. But yeah, I would love a hardcore mode. I really like the gunplay in this game, so the hardcore mode would, not only would it be a focus on the gunplay, but it would strip away some of the things that I don't care for, like the UI. Okay, something else you'd have to do, though, is you'd have to... I don't know if you could have a wingsuit in hardcore or a grappling hook. Maybe if you put them on big timers. Or wall hacks. You know what? I just torpedoed hardcore mode. How would you do that with wall hacks? I don't know. How would you do that? I guess you just have to... I want to say you'd have to disable the specialists, but... I don't know. Okay. That wingsuit is a real pain in the ass. If you guys are good with Sundance, definitely check out Rush. In any case, I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming the day after tomorrow as well. Halo Infinite's getting the campaign. We're going to check that out. So if you guys enjoyed yourselves today, which I hope you did, I had a blast. I had a lot of fun. This is a fun time for me. But I hope you guys are able to join me tomorrow. I'll be streaming probably the exact same time as today, tomorrow. So I hope you guys are able to join me for that. But if you had fun, leave a like. If you're not part of... you can't leave a dislike. You don't have much of a choice. Thanks, YouTube. Leave a like and like it. Anyway, if you're not part of our gang, be an outlaw for life. Subscribe. Join the gang. Hello. Someone just joined in at the end of the stream. I always feel like a heel when I'm ending the stream and someone hops in and says hi. If I wasn't starving, I would stay for another match. Anyway, I appreciate you guys joining me for this and hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys did too. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. I'm going to do some shout-outs, though. Shout out to Eric Jones. Shout out to George Kroom. Shout out to AskJear. How much are they going to expand Portal? I don't know. They've got so much to fix. The launch of this game, they must have seen this coming. But the launch of this game is, I assume, completely derailed the original roadmap because there's so much they got to fix. But surely they accounted for that because if they knew the state the game was in. They knew they were gonna have to fix stuff. So you'd think the roadmap wouldn't have changed. Shout out to OJ TV. I wonder if that's a reference to OJ or orange juice, or maybe just it's Jay, like your name. Shout out to Hutch. Shout out to Mr. Senna. Shout out to David Baker. Conscript reporting. Bearing shit. What's another one? Predictable. That's what Yuri would say. He'd say predictable. Shout out to Unit 717. Shout out to Taylor Shift. Still love that name. What other quotes are there in Red Dead? I mean, Red Alert 2. Why am I blanking? Oh yeah, high speed, low drag. I didn't play as the Allied forces too often, so I don't remember that many from them. I mostly remember the Kirov. I think the Apocalypse tank says something like, Apocalypse has arrived. Shout out to Daniel Broberg. What a fucking legendary last name would that be? Broberg. That's great. All right, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Until then, game massively and stay frosty. I'll see you guys again soon. Take care.